Speaking of seafood, today we're at the Sea and Vines at McLaren Vale, and we have Bill Hardy here from Hardy's Tintara. What are we following on with the prawns? What are you making now?
We're going to do crab cakes. It's a simple recipe. We're using blue swimmer crabs. So in this recipe, I'm going to use 2/3 crab meat.
The best crab in the world?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Blue swimmer.
Yeah.
So Mickey, can you chop up a little bit of chilli, all those spring onion?
Chilli's
I'm
done.
using South Australian king prawns, and I'm using uncooked prawn meat. And I'm going to put, there's 2/3 of crab meat, about 1/3 of prawn meat.
Like chilli in there?
In there, please. Not too much. I'm going to put in some Peiko breadcrumbs or Japanese crumbs. So eggs, a bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. I don't want to lose the sweetness of the crab meat, and a bit of mayo, and that's about it. And that's all I need to, because I want to keep the flavour of the crab meat. It's so delicate. And the rest of it, please. And then I'll let Bill, and then what I'm going to do is roll them in Peiko breadcrumbs. So cheers, you can talk about the wine while we do some work.
Yes.
I can, absolutely. I've been totally immodest in my choice of wine in that I've chosen a wine called William Hardy. I chose Chardonnay with this particular dish because of breadcrumbs, because of deep frying and because of mayonnaise, basically.
There's a hand in there at the moment.
Yeah.
That's a fairly major ingredient.
Now-
no, see, you have to get into it. Seriously, it's no good.
So that's all I'm going to do is put them in there. And you can actually deep fry them if you've got, as I said, an inset deep fryer. And that's how simple it is. And do them on a medium heat, because what happens if you get colour and they get dark, they're not cooked.
So how long would you leave those in for?
I reckon about 2 minutes either side. That's how simple it is.
Wow, look at these beautiful crab cakes that Michael's knocked up. I can't resist trying some. They're incredibly light. And despite the fact that I know Michael has used a little bit of beer in the mixture, I'm drinking wine with it. And the selection I've made is actually quite an immodest one. I've chosen a wine that the company named after myself, the William Hardy Chardonnay. I chose this because they're all quite rich, creamy textures, so you need a wine with a little bit of weight, a little bit of richness to it, and Chardonnay certainly has that. Cheers.